Last couple weeks been pretty tough, final score-wise for the team. Talk about bringing everyone together and getting them back on the right path to end the losing streak.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had a losing streak. That's kind of a sobering comment, but looking back when we played okay against Upper Iowa, besides a quarter, to be honest with you. Mankato's a good football team, and then we certainly let things get away in the third quarter. I mean, if you're down 13-6 at half, you feel a little bit different, and then it just got away from us. And they're good; they got on us, and blood was in the water. It's what we couldn't do against Upper Iowa. We should have done the exact same thing to them, but Mankato's good, and you give them opportunities, and they took advantage of it. So, yeah, we got to move on, and I think our kids are ready to. I don't think really the last 2 weeks really are really a true sense of what we can do. So if we can just get back on pace here.
Talk about St. Cloud State, what you expect to see on Saturday.
They're just a kind of see what you get there. If you look at stats, you're like, how are they 6-2? What they do is they don't hurt themselves. They don't turn the ball over. They're in the red zone. They take advantage of situations on turnovers. They're just a really well coached team that way. I think they probably believe they're a little ahead of the curve, and they're young, really young if you look at their 2D. So they've done a really, really good job coaching them and getting them in the right positions, and that's has brought a lot of confidence to them on offense and defense. I think their defense maybe kept them around in games early, and then the offense the last 2 weeks have played really well. So they're a team that's improving each and every week. So it'd be a battle, but it'd be a fun matchup. I think we're pretty evenly matched. And
both teams really have a lot to play for still yet this season.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen between the playoffs and they're ninth in the region and us for who knows, at least trying to get in the Mineral Water Bowl, if nothing else. So we're playing against St. Cloud too. A lot of it just goes back to pride. I mean, they're right down the road from us. Recruiter go out against them, and we certainly want to win this game. It means a lot to the program, and it's something that we've been a playoff team. Coach Underwood's done a good job, so we certainly need to go down there and prove that we're better than what we showed the last 2 weeks, and B, just goes a long way with recruiting and other things of that nature.
Alec probably had one of his strongest stretches in the second half. Where have you seen him come from when he got thrown in the beginning to where he is now?
You hit on the head there. We just kind of threw him in, or Duluth. So he's come a long ways. I think you really just don't understand how much those quarterbacks put time and effort in, and to ask a kid essentially to come off the street out of high school to come in and try to learn the college system and take the reins of a bunch of 20-plus-year-old men. It's not an easy thing for an 18-year-old to do. So Al has come a long ways that way, and you can see his confidence starting to grow. So, I mean, certainly last week he made some nice plays with his feet. He made a couple really nice throws. So he's starting to get there, and I think we can get some more explosive plays and hit some things downfield, which can help him. So we gotta take some shots with the kid. We gotta throw the ball. That's why he's in there, and hopefully he can do that.
He's getting that first snap now.
Yes, that's always. You're right. We almost just snapped it to Lekowski and pitch it to him. But he's starting to play better.
Like you mentioned with the St. Cloud offense, how have you really seen them improve lately as the season's gone on?
They're really young on the O-line at the beginning of the year, and they are. I think they're starting 4 sophomores and a true freshman on the O-line. And give their coaching staff credit. It's not easy to ever play that many young guys. So they evolved. They've been able to find a way to run the ball. They protect the quarterback better, and I probably just looking at them from the beginning of the year because we followed Mary. I was like, wow. To where we saw them the last 2 weeks, they've improved probably more than any team that you've really seen throughout the course of the season.
Coach mentioned the last 2 weeks weren't really indicative of this football team and what they can do. How's the team feel about that?
We're all pretty upset about how we've been playing the past 2 weeks. That's not our style of football, offense or defense. Defense, we've allowed too many points that we really wanted to do. I mean, that's our goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but that obviously hasn't happened. But I mean, we just got to get back to our ways of doing things on the field and off the field. Just getting focused before the game. It's not a whole lot. You just got to get back to the way you play. You can't be doing something by yourself. It's a team game, so you have to do your job and trust that everybody else is going to do theirs.
What do you know about St. Cloud and what it'll take to stop them?
They're definitely one of the better teams in the conference right now. They, like Bolte said, they've improved quite a bit from the beginning of the year. they have a good quarterback. He makes good decisions, good time throws. He's just smart with the ball. He doesn't have too many turnovers on the air, so that's going to be our job as DBs to up that. You know, we got to get some interceptions out of him. So that's our job right now. So it's gonna be a fun weekend.
What's practice been like this week, trying to, you know, right the wrongs of what things have been going on lately?
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty normal. You know, we obviously have quite a few mistakes that we can improve on from this past weekend, but I mean, we try not to make it a huge deal because we don't want to, I mean, make the teammates or the players seem like, oh shoot, like we're down, like we can't get back. So I mean, we just want to make it a normal process, learning from mistakes on film and then correcting them on the field. So we just try to get back in the groove of things and doing it the way Gang Green does it.
You and St. Cloud are two of the teams in contention for that Mineral Water Bowl bid at this point. How much is that a factor in going into the game?
Oh, that definitely plays a big factor in how we're going to look at the game. But, I mean, like I've said all along, we just got to play our way of football. And, I mean, and once we do that, like, it's hard to lose to other teams when we play our way. You know, we have good schemes, good players, so we just have to get out there and execute on Saturdays. I mean, that's our biggest problem. We're not executing what we're supposed to do. So we just got to get back to that, and I think we'll be all right.
Season's gone on, starting to feel a little more comfortable out there, getting a few more reps on the field.
Yeah, I feel like every week I get better, and every snap I get more comfortable out there with the guys and with my O-line, and just to feel the game. You know, come from high school, coming up to college, it's a little different, of course, but just playing these games really helps me out.
How much has the repetition of the preparation process kind of made things easier as the season's gone on?
I'm starting to see things a lot better. Like, I'm starting to see how defenses play, how defenses react to how our play calls are, and I mean, I've gotten smarter as the season goes on. It has gone on, so that's all I need to do, man.
How do you approach this game against St. Cloud?
We need to bounce back from the last two games. I mean, we had an upsetting loss against Upper Iowa, and then trying to bounce back against Minnesota State, but they're just a really good team and they don't make mistakes. So this is our statement game to show that we're back in business.
How's the chemistry with your wide receivers grown as the season's gone on?
They're starting to have more confidence in me. You know, at first it might have looked like I was a little nervous out there and just not prepared maybe, but as the season's gone on, they know that they can trust me and me getting them the ball and me making the right reads and getting up in spots that makes them successful.
And talk about your touchdown run on Saturday. That was a pretty major league spin move there at the line of scrimmage, and then you broke into the clear and you were just like a deer. You were running. Talk about your touchdown run.
They put it on the website, they upped the speed of the spin move, so it looked like I ran a lot faster, but if you look at it in real time, it kind of looks a little unathletic. I mean, I got to hit the agility bags this week, but yeah, I thought I was going to get cracked when I spun. Never done that in my life. I don't really spin move, of course, because I'm just like a big length kid. I'm not really fast off of that stuff, but it's pretty exciting though.